Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to Clearview Driving. Today I'm doing another driving lesson with Millie. Now today's lesson is a little bit different. So last lesson we kind of recapped over roundabouts, dual carriageways, slip roads. How are you feeling about all that?
Yeah, I mean still a bit nervous about some of the roundabouts, but it's alright.
Okay, so we're gonna go up a notch today.
Yeah.
It's gonna be mock test style driving. So we're gonna start off with kind of like 10 to 15 minutes and then go over the 10 to 15 minutes and then go again.
Okay.
So the main criteria today is about getting you to be a bit more independent, doing everything on your own. Okay, so I'm going to give you instructions like with turning left or right, mini roundabouts, traffic lights and things like that, but I want you to do everything independently.
Okay.
If you forget any mirror checks, any position changes, any sudden brake, anything of the sort, if there's any errors, I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
You might see me
Just tell
taking
me afterwards.
notes and stuff. Yeah, you might see me taking some notes and we'll kind of talk about it later. So it's like mock test criteria,
Okay.
but like a mini mock.
Right, okay.
Okay. Alright, so for anyone that's new to the channel, don't forget to like the video, comment down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And we're going to get straight into it. So, when you're ready.
I'm nervous now.
Okay, so whenever you're ready, drive off from here. Anytime you're moving your position in the road, you should always check your mirrors. In this case, Millie didn't check, but she'd only just moved off, so this wasn't an issue. It's only going to be a bigger issue if somebody had been there. I'll always tell you whenever I need you to turn, okay?
Okay.
Take the road on your left, please. Junction, turn right. Turn left, please. Millie Millie does slow down to a good speed at the junction, but she doesn't change gears. Now moving off in second gear is not a problem as long as the car doesn't switch off. Straight, but it's right. The roundabout ahead is quite tight, so Millie switches back into first gear for better control. Approaching the roundabout ahead, Millie switches back into second gear in good time to be able to deal with the roundabout more easily. Alright Millie, if you can pull over and park up on the left anywhere safe. I'll be right there, thank you. Yeah. Drive off when you're ready. When overtaking a cyclist, always remember to leave at least 1.5 meters of clearance from the cyclist and don't move back into the left soon after, as the cyclist is travelling forward at the same time. Remember to leave plenty of clearance. At the end of the road, turn right please. If you can pull over and park up on the left somewhere safe. Thank you. Drive up when you're ready. Turn right please. Millie shows really good awareness and planning. As there are parked vehicles on the right hand side of the road, she moves over to the far left so that oncoming traffic can easily get through the middle. This right turn is onto quite a busy road. There's constant traffic on the new road. When there are gaps on the right hand side of the road, Millie needs to emerge half out and then the left hand side tends to give way. She carries on waiting and I had to prompt her to go at this point. She did get a minor fault for this. Although it may seem like we have been here for a little while now, there have been no opportunities we could have taken as the traffic on the main road is too fast. Even though some of the cars from the right were turning into the junction where we're waiting, the second car behind was too fast in order to be able to move forward. And the traffic behind us is quite patient at the moment, as they can also see that there have been no gaps at the moment. After this silver car, there was a big gap on the right and the vehicle approaching was signalling to turn left. We should have moved half at this point. You need to go halfway.
Okay, but then I'm gonna block it.
When one side's clear, go half.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's one of those roads you're never going to go otherwise.
Yeah, I know.
So go half now.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Ahead of us on the right, you can see a demonstration from the black car that moves half into the junction as the right hand side of the road is clear. And once they're in this position, as the traffic ahead of us moves through, they can come in. Even though the bus has turned up, the bus driver could see them the whole time. So it's not as if they moved in front of the bus. Just ahead of us there is a bus that's on a bus stop. Now Millie can't see the bus as it's in the distance and the van ahead is blocking our view. Although Millie did notice the bus quite late, she deals with it really nicely by staying in the left lane and waiting for a safe gap on the right. The van that was directly behind us also started moving towards the right lane, but when they saw Millie signal, they did start to slow down and flash their headlights to give way. Millie just reacted a little bit slower. We're following the road ahead at the roundabout, okay? Second exit.
Do I need to be in this lane?
Choose what you feel is safe.
I don't know, I'm confused now.
This point is usually the make or break in a driving test. When you know you've made a mistake, you need to carry on. Do not think about what's just happened. Carry on driving safely and up to the speed of the road.
Is that, have I gone on the wrong one?
I need you to maintain the composure. Alright, now at the second set of traffic lights, we're going to turn right. They're coming up shortly, okay? Turn right.
It's the second one.
Second one coming up, yeah.
Okay.
At this point, Millie does get marked down for progress, but this is not a major fault as there's nobody around us and nobody's affected by this. Okay, so how was that drive?
Really bad.
Okay, why was it really bad? What happened?
Because I was stressed out and I don't know. Yeah, pretty much it. I was just...
Alright, so can I say there was just one hairy moment, which was that junction where where you waited
Well, I was
for a
waiting,
while.
yeah, because I was just, yeah.
But the good thing about that one is it wouldn't be a serious still because the person behind us was very patient, and plus it really wasn't like a clear gap for you to go in.
I mean, I know now I will do it next time. I think I'm just really hesitant to go into the middle. I don't know why.
But you could see why you needed to,
yeah, no,
right?
I know.
Yeah. So on that junction we got hesitation, but overall that would have been a pass.
Okay.
Okay. So there wasn't a lot going on.
Right. Okay.
But the first half of that drive, you only had like one fault.
Really?
In the second half,
was it the junction or was it like the?
Well, the first fault was actually when I asked you to stop the first time.
Oh.
We were stopped a bit too far.
Yeah. Okay.
But when you said, "Oh, I'm going to reverse it," you should have just kind of gone forward.
Okay. A little bit.
Yeah.
I was just looking at the driveways.
Yeah, there was another big space in front.
Okay.
Just
right,
roll into the next space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's that. Then there was the junction hesitation.
Okay.
That's the fault coming in.
Yeah.
And then after that junction, we had a few faults come in, and I'm going to go over those now.
Okay.
There was that when I asked you to park up the second time, we kind of touched the curb a little bit, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I know. I felt that as well.
It wasn't that bad. Like it was just like a little nudge, and it was so slow and controlled that it wouldn't like kind of be enough to be a fault as such. But I just thought, yeah, let's try and gradually come in.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so at that junction you've come out. I kind of prompted you a little bit by the end just because we're waiting.
Yeah.
Then we were going through that road. Now, did you notice that bus pulling over?
At what point?
You couldn't see that bus pull over, right? When that van in front of you suddenly changed lanes?
Yeah, that was my bad. I should have been watching.
But it's only if you know the road that you know that bus is going to be there.
Okay.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
Now,
I know next time I know how to deal with it better because I should have waited for the person there before I started indicating because then they stopped for me.
Now it's okay that they stopped for you.
Yeah.
So with that, like you said, you should have checked and see what he's doing before signalling. But he was the one that was directly behind you.
Yeah.
And so he had only just moved over. So as soon as he saw your signal, he thought, yeah, let me give her way. So he wasn't like, So you got your control on gears and you got a little bit flustered, but he was quite patient to wait.
Okay.
But when we stalled and we're in that position, I would have just kind of got that confirmation check and then go in.
Okay, so check again because they might have wanted to go.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Then when we went forward, now you got yourself really flustered.
Yeah.
Now the roundabout's coming. And all of a sudden it was like, wait, where am I going? Am I in the right lane?
I know, I was just like...
And I think that was from the stall, wasn't it?
Because I was just like, oh my god, and I was like, okay, now I've got a roundabout and my brain was still... Okay, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So the roundabout itself, you did fine.
Okay.
Okay, but after the roundabout, you were a bit slow.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know what the speed on that road was?
Was it, this one?
The one just before this.
40, was
40.
it? And I was going too slow, yeah. That's why I was like... Because I saw the sign afterwards, I was like, oh my god, yeah, no.
So you got marked down for progress, but the great thing is, there really was nobody behind us.
Okay.
So again, it's not like we caused anyone any inconvenience.
Just to be more
just kind of get on with it. Yeah, just kind of once you're there, you're there.
Okay, cool.
So overall, not a lot going on.
Okay.
Well done, but don't let yourself get flustered from a stall.
Okay.
Or like that hesitation at that junction.
So I'd just get like a minor for a stall if I was okay, and if it wasn't really dangerous, like.
If you stall and you take way too long to recover, that's now concerning. So let's say that van's waiting for you and now you're taking too long, and by the time you're moving, he's moving, or you've not checked again. It just depends on how you kind of deal with it and who's around you and how they're affected.
Because at that time I feel like I didn't take like loads of time, but then also at the same time obviously it was a bit annoying because he was moving and I was like kind of blocking his way because I was kind of half out.
You weren't half out, you were in your lane still.
Okay, fine.
So you didn't actually move in front of him, you simply you were checking and signalling.
Yeah, okay.
But he chose to give you way.
Okay, fine.
Okay? Alright, so can we start with a nice clean sheet and go again?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But how was it driving independently, not having any guidance?
I don't know. I'm like nervous.
I want you to have faith in yourself. You did do really well. You can't give up at a hurdle. Kind of suddenly something's in front of you. You're like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing now.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You did well.
Okay.
Fine. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. There were loads of mini roundabouts. You did them all really well. Nothing really going on the mini roundabouts. Really confident. Okay. Keeping up with speed, meeting situations. All that stuff was good. No clearance faults at all.
Really?
So there's a lot of good things.
Yeah.
I'm only mentioning like the little bits we could improve.
Okay, cool.
All right, so you ready for?
Yeah.
Okay, going for round number 2. All right, so when you're ready, let's begin. Okay, drive off when you're ready. If Millie had waited a little bit earlier, it would have been a lot easier for the cars in front to be able to get through with more speed, as they'd have more space. In order to get around the bus, it's a good idea to signal to make it clear to drivers in front and behind, and also the bus driver. So going ahead, okay? Gonna go back round when you get a chance to. Now at the roundabout, I'd like you to take the third exit right, please. On approach to this roundabout, Millie goes into the middle lane to take the second exit. She could have gone into the far left lane, which would make it easier on the exit, as we'd already be in the left-hand lane. As we enter any roundabout, it's a good idea to always check your mirrors towards the left in case of somebody straight lining the roundabout. here to reverse into a space of your choice. You can reverse into a space on the left or on the right. Just make sure you finish within the white lines. Thank you. Secure the car. You can switch off the engine.
Okay.
Alright, how are you feeling?
I don't know.
How was that second drive?
I'm not sure if I was unsafe on the roundabouts, to be honest. Like, I knew...
What did you think was unsafe?
The first bit, because the first time I went on the big roundabout, I was just worried you were going to say that I, like, went with the other car. But
you looked, right?
Yeah, there was a big gap,
Yeah.
but I was just like, because that other car's gone, I thought like you'd think like it was like
Oh no, but I
shielding me,
could see you looked and
Yeah.
you found the gap and the other car happened to take the gap.
because they were all coming through.
Yeah.
It was like properly busy, and I was like, oh my god, because I
No,
remember that was
you
the
know what?
exit
You
when they
were
don't come off.
actually, yeah, you were actually confident with that
Yeah.
gap, so I can't fault you on that.
Yeah, okay.
It's only if you're completely shielded and you're just like, oh,
Yeah,
let me go
he was
because
kind of
he's
like
going.
behind me, and I was like, I don't want her to think that I've done
No,
that.
no,
because
I could see the roundabout myself, so
Yeah,
I knew the
yeah,
gap you were taking. It's only an issue if you know, like with these roundabouts, because it's got like a curved line like this, so
Yeah.
you're all kind of staggered.
Yeah.
It's only if they're ahead of you and now you can't actually see and you're just
But I was,
basing your
like, 'cause
decision.
they were back a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Exactly,
Yeah.
so that I've got no complaints.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, roundabouts, really well done. Again, it would be a pass. It was just, there was a bit of a hairy moment on one of them.
Yeah.
It was just to do with your mirror checks.
Okay.
You know,
fine, yeah.
on Willow Tree, the second time round when we went right,
Was it the third? So the third
exit. Did
Yeah,
you see
I
that
think
white
it
car on your left, the Audi A3?
No, I should.
You did check.
Yeah,
He
I
was
was-
there.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah.
Okay, so what happened is we're on the roundabout, okay? Again, it's not like it's a major concern because you're in your lane, you're coming off the roundabout. As you're coming off, we're in the middle lane,
Yeah.
coming off a roundabout where there are 3 lanes.
Yeah. Okay.
Now from the middle, your lane was merging with the right lane and you're checking the left mirror.
Oh, do you mean as we came off? The
Yeah,
right-
as
I
we
thought
came
you meant
off.
on there, and I was like, I wasn't.
No,
yeah,
no, this is
as we came
literally
off.
on the exit.
Yeah. Okay.
So on the exit, as we're coming off, your attention should be on that right side and just kind of getting off and getting
Okay.
that speed.
But I was looking.
Your
that way.
attention was over there.
I always do that on that part as well because I'm always worried about who's there, but I just need to like get over there.
Yeah.
And I can move back over when it's safe.
But
and
again,
stuff.
with the other car, he was kind of just carrying on in his path. It just felt like we were encroaching.
over.
Yeah,
his
I'm not sure if we were completely
lane,
over, but it just
yeah.
felt like we were kind of encroaching. You just kind of focus in your lane and getting on with it.
Yeah.
We can
okay.
deal with the lane change later.
Yeah. True.
Yeah?
Okay. I get that.
So over here, I don't know, this felt like a bit of hesitation before that
Yeah, I
bus.
did because I was like, I was gonna go, and then I was like, wait, I've waited too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Yeah.
And then you happened to move off in second. I was just
Yeah,
like, oh,
I know.
please don't stall because it's uphill and there's a lorry.
I know it was bad.
But again, as long as you don't stall, it's not an issue.
I know. I did that a few times. I was like, I think I was so concentrated on something. I was like, wait, yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, I'll just keep every time. Just keep checking and go back to fast.
That's it. Yeah, no, you did the roundabouts really well, lane discipline wise, but on all the roundabouts, I just felt like you could be a bit more aware of your surroundings, a bit more
Looking,
visual
yeah.
as you enter, checking, yep, this side.
Okay.
It's purely just mirror checks. We could add a few more of them in, just being more
Yeah.
cautious of people around you.
me, okay.
Yeah. The reverse in here, control wise, really nice. Got it in the space nicely. Your back right tire slightly closer, but it's not an issue. You're in the space.
Yeah.
But at the very beginning, you know when you decided to go forward and back?
Yeah, because I was trying to work out which line I was using, and I ended up using that one. That's why I was just like, I had a
So
little
that's
bit of
okay. But now that you've put it in reverse gear again, you should have had a 360 check.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
So that's what let you down. But again, it's not.
my checks. Well.
It's you did check afterwards, but it's just
Yeah.
like halfway through, you're like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Anytime you change directions, you you look before you change direction. That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can relax now. We're done.
Okay.
So for our first attempt, kind of mock test style driving, how did you feel?
I felt like I did worse than you're saying I did, so it's a good thing then. Do you know what I mean? Like, I felt like I thought I messed up a lot more, but I'm quite happy with the roundabouts in the end.
Yeah.
Like, that I was able to do it without you telling me.
With the roundabouts, I was trying to make sure that we kind of approach the roundabouts from a different angle where you're seeing them and going different directions from what we've done in the last one.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you to just kind of use what you know and I know how to take this one.
Yeah.
That's why I was trying to go from different, like taking the different exits, just kind of vary up a little bit. But really well done. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, well that's the end of our video today.
I'm gonna look so stressed in this video.
But after this we're gonna need to go more, we're gonna continue with mock tests from here on, but we do need to cover over our manoeuvres, which we haven't done in a little while, so maybe we'll review the manoeuvres in the next one and then go back to mock tests fully.
Yeah, I think so.
But you're ready?
No. I'm joking, yeah, maybe.
Alright, well thank you for everyone that's been watching, and that's a bye from us now, so bye bye.